Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Grass Cut Palmer. Today we're going to be having a look at a McCullough grass trimmer X Series 250CXL. This is the machine we're going to be having a look at today. I do have the carb. I need to order a new spark plug for it and a new coil for it. So, yeah, once I get that ordered, then I will come back to you. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put the new carb on and change the fuel lines, and then take all the cowling off to see why the cowling, why the pull cord's not working. This is the carb here. So get these lined up. That one in there like that. That one started, and then we get this one lined up. We get an Allen key. Get it tightened up. So new carb's on. So now we're going to change the fuel lines. So what we're going to do is we're now going to take the fuel lines out. So I need to see if this is the one with the fuel filter on, which I presume it is, and I've got this one. Now I need to see where the fuel lines are. Yeah, I need to twist the fuel lines. I believe this one is the one with the fuel filter on it. I'm not too sure. Yeah, that's the one with the fuel filter on. So the small thin one is the one with the fuel filter on. So I need to try and figure out a way. So I need to try and cut this, and then pop the fuel filter out of the tank. Right, so that'll be that one there. Push that through like so. Right, so now we can So there's the old fuel filter. I will replace that with a more modern one, a more up-to-date one. So now we just need to try and get the return line, fuel line out. And it's just gone snapped on me. Yeah, so now we need to get a new fuel line and a new fuel filter. So that one going to go in there. it's too thick, so I have to try and get. So now I've got to take the fuel tank off to make the hole for the hole for the main fuel pump hole, to make the hole bigger. So that's the fuel tank off now. This is the hole I need to make bigger for the bigger pipe, for the bigger fuel pipe. So let's get on and get that done. We have the fuel line off now, for all the two new fuel lines on and the fuel tank back on. So now I'm going to take all the back off and the front off to get into the, so we can get in to take the coil off. there's one more at the bottom here, just here. So that's the back cover off. And keep them screws all together. So now I need to just undo this one that's in here. If it's the right one. And I think it's smaller again, I'm not sure. I'll just press some more WD-40 down it. So now guys, we've got to do this, take this off, this clutch assembly off to get to the cowling off. So we've got to undo it this way instead of undo it to the right instead of the left. So we undo it like that. Let that come off like that. Then we've got to take the clutch off, and if you can see, it tells you what way the clutch assembly's got to come off. So it's got to come off that way. So yeah, just do that. I did loosen that off before. So yeah, that's that off. Then there's a little plate behind and there's a little plate behind the clutch. Yeah, it needs to come off as well. That's the clutch there. And then there's the little clutch plate. If I come off, there we go. Put the two of them together so we don't lose them. And then we just take that off like that. And now we've got to take the coil off because the coil is broke because there's no boot on it. So yeah, I've got my torques here, so we'll find out what torque bit we need. So what do you know? Lucky guess. I'll go and get some WD-40. Spray it with some WD-40. Take the cables off as well. So the coil, that one's the top one. So you can't get confused because that one's got a spade on it and this one's got a ring thing on it. So yeah. that's the old coil off, and yeah, so I'll need to try and order a new part, or if anybody knows where I can get one, please drop one in the please drop a comment in the link below. Please drop a comment in the comments below. I meant to say. Right, so yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spray the inside of this and give it all a good clean with some WD-40 and clean all the inside of this as well, because it looks like it's needing a good clean, and give it a really good happy birthday. Inside of it clean as well. That's that all clean and tidy for now. So yeah. So that's it for now. This is part one. Part two will be me putting it back together and hopefully getting it up and running. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and it'll tell you each time I've uploaded a video. And consider subscribing, because it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Until then, be lucky.